Shut up and sit down.
Welcome to the Bricks King podcast, where I'm going to bend your ear about Lego, review those amazing bricks and plastic, and discuss what is new and up and coming around the Lego world. I'm your minifig host, Matt. Let's build on it. Welcome in, everybody. How are we doing today? I've got a full show, a full slate for you today, talking a number of topics. And, well, I mean, Lego just never stops. It seems like the minute you have a handle on something, you're like, oh, I can do this, or I can collect this wave, I can collect all of this theme, and they smack you in the mouth again. It's a thing. It happens. It happens way too often. So let's start off with some news. We've got some news. I intentionally waited because I knew all of these things were coming back to back to back. So anyway, this was an interesting thing for me. I did not expect Lego to go and, hit up Peppa Pig. Why would you go hit up Peppa Pig? Of all things, why Peppa Pig? Well, there's a reason. It's been around a long time. Kids have spent a long time messing about with it, playing with the toys. I guess there's toy lines all kinds of toy manufacturers jump in on that kind of thing. But I had no idea Peppa Pig was as old as it is. So let's go ahead and figure out why Lego decided to go with the Yoink. A delightfully unexpected mashup of companies founded in fun and play is now revealed between the Lego Group, Hasbro, and Merlin Entertainments, who are coming together to bring a truly joyful and beloved character to life in Lego Duplo, of course, form, Peppa Pig. Just in time for Peppa Pig's 20th anniversary, so that has definitely something to play there, the companies are celebrating everyone's favorite piggy with new experiences for toddlers. So again, Duplo, tiny humans, very little tiny humans. With a shared commitment to create and deliver great play experiences to children all around the world, the three brands will introduce new ways for preschoolers to engage with the much adored and globally celebrated Peppa Pig character, known for her little snorts, giggles, and love of jumping in muddy puddles. Hi, I'm Peppa Pig. I know, I'm sorry, all my people in the UK. I know I totally butchered that. It's just fun, Anyway, Peppa Pig is hugely popular and Lego fans have been asking us to do a partnership for years. It was only natural that the world's most popular pig needed to come to life in buildable Lego sets. So we are excited to finally make that happen with the amazing team at Hasbro, says Roberto Cardoza, who is a design manager at the Lego Group. They went on to continue with, Peppa is known for her confidence, ability to express herself and adopt new skills. She handles everyday tasks and obstacles with curiosity and charm and inspires children to be patient and learn to share. Toddlers can be creative with the Peppa sets and play out stories with the iconic figures, while they learn about caring for nature, friendship, and daily routines. It has been a joy bringing Peppa to life in products, and we hope our Lego Duplo Peppa Pig will create laughs and joyful moments wherever she goes. The exciting collaboration will see Peppa Pig come to life in Lego Duplo form for the very first time in Lego products, as well as incredible attractions and rides in Merlin theme parks. The first experiences will launch this year in Germany and Denmark, including the world's only Lego Duplo Peppa Pig area at Legoland Billund and the brand new Peppa Pig Park in Günzburg in Germany, situated next to Legoland Deutschland Park. The theme park experiences will bring to life the Lego Duplo Peppa Pig sets, iconic scenes, and characters from the TV show in real-life Peppa adventures. Oh my God, that was a lot. Lego Duplo Peppa Pig. I need all of you to say that 10 times fast. See if you get it right. If you are, you're a savant. For 20 years, Peppa Pig has leaned into storytelling that reflects the real lives and first experiences of preschoolers around the world. With kids at the center of the brand, we recognize the importance of working with best-in-class partners to deliver toys and experiences tailored to her youngest fans, said Casey Collins, president of licensed consumer products at Hasbro. LEGO Group and Merlin share in Hasbro and Peppa's goal of designing play experiences specifically for little ones, giving children the confidence to treat every first step as a new adventure and confidently jump into all of life's muddy puddles. Since the beloved animated television series first premiered in 2004, Peppa Pig has encouraged kids to jump in together and explore the world around them. With their best friend Peppa by their side, preschoolers have the confidence to treat every first step as a new adventure, from the everyday to the epic. Now, in its 10th season, the Peppa Pig animated television series has been running for 20 years in over 180 territories. Globally successful, the brand connects with consumers across every touch point, from entertainment and retail to theme parks, touring shows, and so much more. Scott O'Neill, CEO, Merlin Entertainment, said, "This is an exciting step forward for two of our iconic partners whose purpose is to entertain and educate through creativity and play. We've partnered with the LEGO Group for over 18 years, and the power of that brand across borders and ages is unparalleled. We're really proud to bring Hasbro's Peppa Pig to life with the Duplo brand, beginning with our new Peppa Pig theme park in Günzburg and our Legoland Billund Resort, as our guests make lifelong memories and learn through play." The full reveal of sets will be coming. You can check them out at www.lego.com/Duplo. That is spelled Duplo, in case you are wondering. So kind of a big partnership there, yeah? You get Hasbro, you get the big old toy giant in there, which I spend way too much money on there in a year. I spend way too much money on Lego in a year, and they're coming together. Now, it's a very good thing. First off, I don't have a child that is young enough to be able to want to be able to play with, Duplo, but I'm glad it is not something that I'm a big fan of. If this were somehow they did, I don't know, one of my favorite themes as a kid or as an adult at this point, and they took a series that I watched and threw it in there, I'd go broke. I'd absolutely go broke. So I think it's definitely a good thing. You definitely want to be able to hit those young kids. You definitely want to be able to hit that opportunity for growth and play and all kinds of experiences, just like the press release said. You really want to give those kids a lot of opportunity to learn about themselves and learn about the world that they interact with, and challenges and problem solving and all of that kind of stuff that you do every single day, that as an adult, you don't stop and think, did I just solve a problem? Yes, I did. No, you just do it. And it happens so many times in a day. So many experiences happen in a day, and we just don't really stop and think about it. But that is what Lego and Hasbro and Merlin are doing together. So I commend them on that. I'll be curious to see what the product line looks like. So up next, Lego announced something, and by the time you're hearing this is probably a day or two before. But Lego is doing another collaboration type dealio here, and this time it's in the form of a board game, which I don't, other than Lego Ninjago, that their sets from, oh my God, was that maybe 3 years ago, where they had the game board type pieces that were in there. Aside from that, I don't think Lego has really ever touched the game board kind of experience. So this one was, I guess, I didn't see this one coming. I'll put it that way. Video games, fine. That's plenty out there. Lego has a history of that. This did not see coming. 100% did not see this coming. So here's what they had to say. Today, the LEGO Group and Asmodee, I think I'm saying that right, announced their first jointly crafted board game, Monkey Palace. The game will be officially unveiled to retailers and industry partners at the Nuremberg Toy Fair and will be available for purchase from October 3rd at Spiel Essen, the world's largest board game convention, and from select leading retailers around the world. So you have some time. You got some pennies and some pfennigs to save up. Monkey Palace was created by game designers David Gordon and Tin Ong Maya-ing. I'm sorry if I butchered that. I have no idea how to really say that properly. And provides family fun for all ages. It is a jungle-themed game of light strategy tailored for 2 to 4 players that incorporates both collaborative and competitive elements. Players must strategically work together to construct the Monkey Palace while competing for the highest brick income and points. So it's a version of Monopoly, it feels like, to a certain degree, and under the watchful gaze of the monkey. The palace gradually takes form, resulting in an impressive construction using Lego elements, there it is, that players can proudly display at home. The iconic Lego system in play means that each time the board game is played, the building experience and final construction are totally unique and different. Different combinations, 100% a fan of. Birgitte Bulow, I probably butchered that one as well, industry veteran and leading the Lego board game creation team in Asmodee, said, "We're thrilled to take all Lego and board game fans on this gaming journey, combining the Lego Group's timeless creativity with our passion and expertise in board games. Utilizing the endless possibilities of Lego bricks was pivotal in designing this game. We believe Monkey Palace offers an extraordinary gameplay experience, blending competition and collaboration for board game enthusiasts worldwide." Jaume Farigot, board games lead, Lego Publishing, said, "At the Lego Group, we're committed to inspiring the builders of tomorrow, which is why we're so delighted to reveal Monkey Palace in collaboration with Asmodee. The game challenges kids and adults alike to use Lego elements to build, unbuild, and rebuild their palaces, creating a fun play experience where no 2 games are the same. This latest collaboration allows us to bring even more creative and innovative ways to play. This collaboration was the result of extensive research and development undertaken by both companies, with the shared goal of creating new social experiences in play that transcend generations. Together, the Lego Group and Asmodee aim to discover innovative ways to combine the beloved Lego system in play with the socially interactive nature of board games, delivering new and unique play experiences for families and Lego fans." I'm in. I'm curious. I mean, what's a board game cost? $20 here in the United States? 25, 30 maybe? I can't imagine it costing much more than that. You know, a very smallish, not smallish, but a smaller sized Lego City set, I think is probably where the price point is. I had no idea who Asmodee was. I had to go Google it and stuff like that. And then, of course, I went down a rabbit hole and I'm like, games that I used to play, board games I used to play when I was a kid, Candyland, Splat, you know, that had to do with bugs and stuff like that. You had like Play-Doh bugs and then you would splat them if you landed on. I don't even remember the concept, but then I went down the rabbit hole of eBay and I'm like, and now I own one. It just happens. It happens that fast. Anyway, I think this is a great collaboration. I think there could be a lot of cool things that come from this. The idea that you enter in the Lego brick into something like this is extraordinary. I can really see a lot of positivity gleaned from this from both sides, that there's going to be collaborations in the future. I could 100%, I know I've said that a lot this episode, but I could 100% see Lego and Asmodee working together, and Asmodee getting in touch with like the Ninjago love, right? To be able to do something like that. This is the beginning of something. Remember when they did the Lego puzzles and stuff like that had them, I think it was the minifigs and the pieces, and there were a whole bunch of different puzzles. I think there were like 6 of them. I could definitely see Lego stepping in here and doing something in the board game realm. Here's why. You can get kids and adults at the same time, right? There's Lego bricks in there. And like it said, there's different, every single time you play, you're building something different. They've already touched the gaming market. They've touched the gaming market with a bunch of different themes. Now you can touch with Star Wars, Ninjago. You can touch it with City. You can touch it with Friends, as big as Friends is right now. There's so many different things that they could hit on this. I mean, look at what they did with Lego Fortnite when they just got a recent update. I think it was yesterday, today, maybe at the time of this recording. Huge. They just continue to expand out and do all of these things. And I'm like, yes, let's do it. And then I have some apprehension. There's always that apprehension there, but we'll touch on that in a minute. So we're moving on to something else new. This is not new because you probably already knew about this through the internet, maybe somewhere. So Lego Animal Crossing is a thing. It is coming in March to around the world, but it's very huge. The interesting thing is the Animal Crossing sets are going with Japanese style packaging, which is weird. It's okay. It's just weird. This is, from what I understand, 100% understand, is a Nintendo game. And the game is super incredible, popular with, God, I've seen adults online that just, this is what they do. They're streamers. This is what they do. So it is definitely a big deal. So there are sets that are coming out, and I'm just kind of very curious to see how this ends up. I've seen good opinions. I shouldn't say good opinions. I've seen positive opinions. I've seen negative opinions. And we'll touch on the negative because I think there might be something slightly to it, although I don't know if there is. So anyway, there are a number of sets that are coming out, and I'm just going to briefly hit on what they are because I know nothing about this game. I know nothing about any of the characters, but I am looking forward to potentially new pieces and also new minifig heads, which is a great thing. And when I mean minifig heads, I mean big, fat, like giant horse heads and animal heads and stuff like that. Think of Winnie the Pooh. Yeah, that's a good reference there. Think of those kind of big type heads here. CMF type stuff, that kind of fits here. So one of the sets is Captain's Island Boat Tour. That is $30. You get 2 characters there, which is kind of neat, and a little boat here. Not a whole lot there. I know it's a game, but there are going to be the people that are like, oh my God, did you know? Did you see? So that's kind of cute. And $30. So doesn't seem to be super crazy wild. Then we have Julian's birthday party. This thing's actually really cheap in comparison. It's like $15, half the price. And you get this unicorn type horse head, which is kind of unique. Just kind of like a lot of hodgepodge here. This definitely seems to be a demographic that they are going after is much, much younger because they are 6+ sets. But it definitely feels like it is geared 100% towards those little kids. Then we have Bunny's Outdoor Adventures, or Activities, I should say. It's a $20 set, €20, I'm sure. You get your little bunny and he's hopping all over the place. Some of the builds in these, I don't hate. They're good. They're not bad. They almost go back to some of the very, 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 very old Lego themes. So there's some love there to be had. Then we have Isabel's house visit. You get 2 minifig big head people here, animals here. And that's kind of neat. You got, I'm assuming that's a deer, and then what appears to be a dog of some sort. So, it's not bad. $40 seems to be, within range of what it should be. And then we take a jump and we go up to $75 with Nook's Cranny and Rosie's House. This one character, I'm assuming this is maybe Nook's Cranny? Nook here? Is it Chipmunk? Something like that? With the band across the eyes, the little mask that goes across the eyes. And then you have this little cat. The thing with this is, okay, and you're going to hate me. You're not going to hate me. You're going to hate Lego. There's a lot of people hating on this. $75, 534 pieces. 535, excuse me. Oh my God. The margins on this are so bad. They're so bad. This is like a mix of Duplo and Junior 4 Plus, and I don't even know. It's just not a good mix. They are super expensive for what you're getting for a majority of them, and it just seems like, ooh boy, maybe the mark was missed here. It's gonna go and sell out. It is. These are going to be everywhere. You're going to find them in all the big box stores, like here in the US. You're going to find them at Walmart and Target and Kohl's, and you're going to find like 10 of the one thing, and you're going to find none of the other. And then you're going to find, at some point, everybody's already had all of these, and you're going to find all of them at a heck crazy reduced price point. I mean, coming out in March, if you wait until the holiday season next year, I mean, you're going to see 40% off on these, if not before. And the thing is, and again, I haven't played the game, but I know there's a lot of characters, and I'm sure there's a lot of things they could do. Mario has been super successful, but Mario's been around a long time. Mario has a very long list of characters. This is very new-ish. I want to say in the last 3 years. So it is definitely one of those things where I look at it and I'm like, oh, this is cool. This is fun and interesting and different. But how much different is it? It has a very much Duplo-esque feel for what the size of the builds are. Again, game style, that they're going on with here. I understand that. My concern is this, and the positive comments have been like, I can't wait. I'm so excited. And I don't have a fight. I don't have a reason. I don't have a team in the fight here, right? I don't have anybody. I'm like, yes, I want this. No, I don't want this. I don't really care. If it's successful, great for Lego, great for the fans, because it's going to continue at least to some point. My only concern is I look at all these new things that pop up, and the game aside, the board game that we just talked about aside, right? That's 100% different. It's not a thing that I'm so much concerned about. But when you start specializing in themes, and you can go down Lego's webpage right now, and I did earlier, and there's just a bunch of, Lego this, Lego that, Lego that, Lego that. And I love the branding. I do. 100% I love that branding. You're letting it know. But are they putting a little bit too much into everything? And what I mean by that is this. If you recall back, what do you want to say, 15 years ago-ish, maybe 20 years ago-ish, probably not even quite that far, or maybe around there, Lego started losing themselves. And we ended up with some of these obscure themes with obscure characters that weren't doing well. And I'm not saying that's the case here with Animal Crossing at all. That is not what I'm saying at all. But in the back of my head, somebody that was around for the dark times still thinks about the dark times when all of these things are happening, and you're like, yeah, it's getting great. It can't get any better than this. This is the best time ever. Well, there've been best times, and I think Lego is in a much better financial position. I think they're in a much better theme-ish position where they have all of these different things, and they're very diversified. But still, I cannot help but think, could this all collapse? What if Mario pulls out? What if Animal Crossing is done? Ninjago's going to die at some point in time. Okay, Lego City's not going anywhere. But it's always one of those things I always stop and I think, well, what if? It could happen again. 100% it could happen again. And I don't want to go through that again. Other people don't want to go through that again. The kids now don't want to go through that. And the kids that have now gone through something similar to that coming up don't want to go through that again. Or new kids don't want to experience it. And it's a concern. It's 100% a concern. And I think, like I said, I think they're on an okay trajectory. I don't think there's going to be any problems. But you have no idea how the market is going to dictate things. You cannot predict 100% accurate what is going to happen in the future. You just have to roll with the punches, as they say. I just hope that when the punches start flying, Lego is on top and they end up the victor. I don't want to see this go bad or sour in any way. And again, I'm not saying it will, but it's in the back of my head. I have trauma. Does this fall under PTSD? This must. At some point, this falls under PTSD. You're like, I can't go through this again. I almost lost myself then. I can't do this again. It's kind of, it's just kind of funny. Anyway, so the last thing that I wanted to bring up here, and I was fascinated by this. So there is a toy fair that is going on right now in London. And toy fairs in the past, they were incredible. I don't know how much they're incredible as of now. SDCC, San Diego Comic-Con last year was pretty darn good. I had a fun time there. The New York Toy Fair, it just doesn't seem like a shell. It's a shell of what it was. It absolutely is. I don't know about London, but I know that Brickset has been doing some stuff there. And one thing that I found fascinating was Lego's not done with space, nor should they be. Space is infinite, right? We already know that, but they've done space things before, right? We have seen things from Lego City that are space right now, probably some of the best space sets ever. We've seen with the classic stuff, Lego Dreams hit space. Yes, let's go. Duplo's done it. Technic's done it. You know, Icons, I don't know if it was called Icons back then when we did all the shuttles and the rockets and stuff like that. Had that. You know, Lego Friends. Hello. All of these themes are hitting it. For the love of God, Ninjago touched on it a brief second. I think it was in season 3, if I'm not mistaken. And Lego's not done. They have a roadmap. And it's funny because they talk about, they have a picture of all their themes, explore endless ways to space. And then after Icons, they have the Lego logo and there's nothing there. It's just this open kind of galaxy idea. Holy crap, I can't wait. I don't know about you. Nothing has been bad as far as their space stuff. And, you know, it being the end of January, you know, the last week of January, we're not going to see anything anytime soon. My guess is, you know, maybe March, but more than likely in summer sometime. You know, maybe it's a June release, maybe it's an August release. But my guess is it's probably coming over those 2 months, in June or August, and probably not sooner rather than later. But I'm sure we'll find out more things as it goes along. All I know is there's so many different things that they could touch on and do and just have fun with. So that's a plus. So that's all I've got for you. I hope you guys have enjoyed this. I had a blast just putting together all of these things in the same time and just chatting about them, because there's a lot. There's always a lot, and there's always a lot of things going on at Lego. And the minute, like I said, the minute you think you got it nailed down, you're like, I've got all the space stuff. I've collected all the space stuff from every different theme. And then they kick you in the mouth and say, hey, guess what? There's more. And this time it's going to be in Icons and it's going to be $500. That's Lego's play. That's what they do. That is how they play the game. They're not trying to, you know, weasel you out of money, but are they? Are they? Of course they are. They're a toy company. They're trying to get your money. Let's be honest. You don't become a successful toy company without their branding, without their marketing, without their design, and then also the ability to coerce you into spending those almighty currencies, no matter where you are around the world, to be able to, you know, make a profit. So that's going to wrap it up. Until we meet again, I'm your minifig host, Matt. Let's bet on it.